Will you murder in the beat? Will you murder in the beat? Will you murder in the beat? Will you murder in the beat?
All right, y'all. Sounds like we good now. I had to just reboot everything, but let's go ahead and get into it. Now, you said the audio still sounds weird. I want to make sure this audio. I want to make sure this audio is good. How does the audio sound, guys? It shouldn't sound distorted at all. It should be crystal clear. It should be crystal clear, but if it's not, I'm gonna have to work on that right now. Okay, I'm getting mixed reviews right now. So the audio is good. No distortion. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get it in then, y'all. Let's go ahead and get it in. Once again, welcome back, y'all. Took a day off. Whole lot of news has been surfacing. We're going to try to talk about all of it. That's what it is, y'all. Shout out to everybody filling up the comment section. Shout out to everybody who is a part of that DBN tank, that super chat army, baby. I appreciate that. We about to get it in, y'all. Floyd Mayweather finally responds to the Grand Wizards of the decafs when it comes to comparing him to Lomachenko. Canelo Alvarez, according to his promoter or his one of his manager staffs, Eric Gomez, they want no part of your boy BJ Saunders. We're gonna talk about all of that, man. We have a lot to talk about when it comes to that situation. Let me go ahead and switch the camera up. There we go. We on camera. And we are about to get it in. Ashkicking.com. Make sure y'all go to that dope-ass website. Boy, that's a dope-ass website right there. Also, make sure you go and check out them box runner shoes. Boxrunnershoes.com. All right? Because they show support and they sponsor Dante's Boxing Nation. DBN Live. Yeah, man. Now, first thing I want to talk about is what Floyd Mayweather had to say, because Floyd, he actually had a lot to say about Lomachenko, and I find it interesting. He said a lot of the same stuff that we heard Virgil Hunter say. So I'm taking it he must have seen that interview that I did with Virgil Hunter, or they're just on the exact same page. Floyd Mayweather, he basically said that, well, this is something that he said that Virgil didn't say. He said that Lomachenko and Rigo, they were like real stiff and robotic in the fight. He said, I've never fought someone that small. He said they didn't even look like they belong in the same ring. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to exactly what Floyd said. He said he never fought someone that small. He didn't say he never fought a guy who was smaller or whatever. He said he never fought a guy that small. And once again, they didn't look like they were in the same, they didn't look like they belong in the same ring. Okay, he continued, and he also said that he didn't believe that Guillermo Rigo had injured his hand, and he said, it was just a learning experience, and Rigo should learn from getting in there. He should learn from getting in there with guys much bigger like that. So that's pretty much what he said. I'll put the link in the description box so you guys can read the entire article of what was said. But yeah, man. That's pretty much what it is. He said, I can't take away nothing from Lomachenko. he went out there and done what he had to do. But one thing he can't do is knock a guy out. And that's what he was trying to basically say. He also said, let me go ahead and read some more of this. I want to read a little bit more of this transcript just in case you guys missed it, to get you guys caught up. It was something that he said in particular that I wanted to read. Let me see here. Let me see. Okay, yeah, going back to him talking about the injury, he said even with Rigo, I don't think Rigo had a hand problem. I don't. We live and we learn. Rigo should just take this as a learning experience. A guy that big, I could see the difference when they got into the ring. A small, good fighter will never beat a big, good fighter. It'll never happen. That's the difference. I'm not a good fighter. I'm a great fighter. Okay? This is what Floyd Mayweather said. A small, good fighter will never beat a big, good fighter. You know? Or I should say, a small, good fighter will never beat a big, good fighter. And that's exactly what we've seen in this fight. I mean, you know, I told you guys on numerous occasions, you know, a lot of times when a small guy gets in there with a bigger guy, usually the small guy, you know, is more athletic. He's more, you know, he's more savvy. He's more technical. He has a better defense. He's a better counterpuncher, better boxer, better skills, et cetera, et cetera. And usually the bigger guy, you know, he's just stronger. You know, he may be good, but he's not as technically sound as a smaller fighter. That's usually how it is when a smaller guy goes in there with a bigger fighter. But in this case, it's true what Floyd Mayweather just said. You know, Rigo was getting in there with a guy who was, you know, just as good as he was skill-wise. What's going on, Black Goku? Just took a little glimpse at the comment section right now. I'm trying to read some of these comments that's coming in. Yeah, I'm getting a... Yeah, you know, guys, if there is problems, I see somebody said that I froze right now. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of a message saying that the stream is kind of bad right now. So worst case scenario, you guys are gonna have to go back and watch the archive recorded version of this video, because we are recording. So if the stream is acting up, then you guys should also try to refresh your screen and everything, see if that works as well. Let me see here. Shout out to DBN Baltimore. What's up, Dante? That's what it is. I'm trying to read some of these comments. They're going in fast. So I was trying to read the names. Okay. Reading some comments. I heard somebody. I guess there's a decaf in the comment section. He's throwing insults, but he's not explaining anything. I mean, see, this is once again, you know, if I call you a decaf, I'll explain to you why you're a decaf. You know, if I call Jim Lampley, if I call Dan Raphael a racist hypocrite, I'm going to break it down and I'm going to give you factual examples of why they are racist or they're biased or all of the above. I'm not just going to say Dan Raphael is just a bastard and he's biased and he needs to shut up. I'm not going to say that, right? So once again, decaf's in the comment section. You know, if you disagree with anything that we are saying or I'm saying right now, just break it down. Matter of fact, I'll even let you call in if you want to. But you're not going to call in because you don't really believe the stuff that you're pushing. So anyway, let me go ahead and jump real quick. We'll go back and forth. What's that? Cashmere says, salute, Dante. I appreciate that. Dewan said, what's good, Dante? Decatur, Illinois is in this building. That's what's going on, Dewan. Okay. Yeah, he says stream comes and goes. Yeah, man. So it's a bad stream. Unfortunately, I don't know. That's YouTube right there, man. That's YouTube. But once again, you guys can go back and watch the archive footage. My man's let me see. My man is calling Javante. Well, I don't want to go ahead and say it on air right now because YouTube might. But dude is dissing Javante. He's calling him scared right now. You know, okay, big ups Dante, Augusta, Georgia in the building. Yeah, man, that's what it is. Good looking out, L. Johnson. I'm just reading the comments right now before we go to other news, guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's funny how yeah, he says keeps freezing. Yeah, so once again, I mean, like I said, try to refresh your page. If that doesn't work, once again, you know, I'll have the smooth version of this video uploaded after we stop streaming. But we're gonna keep going, man. We're gonna go ahead and keep going. You know, like I said, one of these guys that anybody in the comment section, if you disagree with anything that I said, or anything that Floyd Mayweather said, or anything that you just feel makes no sense, go ahead and put your area code in the comment section, and I'll let you call in. If you truly believe what you're saying logically makes sense, you will call in. If deep down you don't believe it, if deep down even you don't believe the stuff you pushing, you're not gonna call in. And that's just as simple as that. Angel Santos, my moderator in the building, he already put the number in the comment section. Shout out to my man Angel Santos, one of my moderators holding it down. So he put the number and the access call-in code. So once again, if you guys disagree with anything we're saying right now, and you truly believe that you could make a logical rebuttal, I will let you call in right now. But you ain't gonna do it though. You ain't gonna do it. You know, a lot of times we get these expendable coons, the coon decals, they call in for the Grand Wizard decals, but I want the Grand Wizard decals to call in. You know? Stop sending your minions. I want the head. I want the leader. You know what I mean? I don't want no foot soldiers calling in. What up from BK? Dante says LG. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to my man Rio Amon, who is always riding in that super DBN tank in the super chat section. I appreciate that, Rio Amon. Am I saying that last name right? It's Amon, right? Shout out to my man Rio, man. Yeah, man. In other news, let's go ahead and talk about Canelo Alvarez. So Canelo Alvarez, hold on a second. All right, that's somebody calling me up. So Canelo Alvarez's people, I don't know why people tell on themselves like this. It's like to volunteer information when you don't have to. It's like, why do it? But this is basically what Canelo's people had to say. So according to Golden Boy Promotions president Eric Gomez, he basically said that he didn't like the performance of BJ Saunders, and they basically said that they don't see that fight happening anytime soon, because he said BJ Saunders fights a lot like your boy Erislandy Lara. He said he's just gonna run. And then he said something that I thought was really funny. Matter of fact, let me go and quote exactly what he said. We already knew he was a good fighter, but what surprised us is how much he runs. He does not allow himself to fight. He starts running. It's a very annoying style. Canelo already fought with a similar style with Erislandy Lara, and he got through it. So having said that, we're going to keep focus on the tiebreaker with Golovkin. This is what Eric Gomez said. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Man, oh man. The translation is as clear as a crystal ball when you read what he just said, or when you just listen to what he just said right now. What Eric Gomez just basically said is they did not think that, or they didn't know that BJ Saunders was that good. It's funny because when you say we were surprised, the translation is we were surprised that BJ Saunders was that good. We didn't know he was that good, right? They talk about him running, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But didn't Canelo Alvarez fight Amir Khan? Doesn't Amir Khan move in the ring more than BJ Saunders does? In fact, when Canelo Alvarez was scheduled to fight Angulo, there were tons of previous interviews where Canelo Alvarez said, I may have to move in this fight. It would be smart for me to box. It will be smart for me to, move and use angles, et cetera, use foot movement in this fight. So Eric Gomez and Team Canelo, they are all over the place when it comes to this statement right here. It completely contradicts everything that we have seen Canelo Alvarez do in the past. I wouldn't have even volunteered information like that. Because what you basically just said, when he said, let me go back to it, he does not allow himself to fight. You guys hear how that sounds? He doesn't allow himself. That's like saying this guy, he doesn't allow himself to be hit. That's pretty much what he just said right there. No, we're not going to fight someone who doesn't allow themselves to be hit, because we don't feel that's fair. If you're not going to let us hit you, then why the hell are we fighting you? This is basically what Eric Gomez just said in that statement. That is exactly what he just said. And I know you guys are saying it's lagging right now, but once again, guys, that's YouTube. It's nothing I could do about that. All we can do is, you guys would just have to watch the archive footage, because the archive footage will be smooth. Okay, the archive footage, it will be smooth. Do I have somebody? Let me see. 718 Brooklyn. Let me see. My man said, how can I contact you? Do we have any? Because I wasn't. I got some plans. I got to get out of here. I wasn't planning on being here too long. I really would like to talk to I ain't gonna call him that, because then he's gonna be scared to call in. I would really like someone who completely disagrees with whatever I'm saying right now. I would really like them to call in right now. Guys, the phone lines will be wide open on Sunday when we do the actual radio show. Okay, guys? Right now, this is just a live feed. I wanted to talk about some of this news. I wanted to, get my thoughts on some of this news. But we will definitely have the phone lines wide open on Sunday, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That's Eastern, 9 o'clock. Okay? 6:05, give or take. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. That's pretty much what it is. So let me see. And you know what? Going back to Canelo, my man said Canelo, he ain't chasing nobody no more. I was born ready. What is he ready for? Because I tell you, DBN, the realest with the crown 100, says Lionheart. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, the stream is tripping, man. The stream just went. Yeah, it's going back and forth. It goes from green to red. When it's red, that means it's bad as hell. When it's green, it's go all day. But anyway, going back to Canelo, it's amazing, man, how the walls are just closing in on Canelo and Golovkin. Think about this for a second, guys. If Canelo is not going to fight BJ Saunders, right? If he's not going to fight BJ Saunders, is he going to fight Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, Danny Jacobs? Is he going to fight these guys? We know if Canelo's not fighting BJ Saunders, he's not fighting Charlo. He's not fighting anybody on the Black Murderers row. That's for sure. That's for sure. And for anyone who's never heard of the Black Murderers row, I didn't just make up that term. That is that was a group of black fighters that was the most avoided fighters around the 50s, 60s, that all the big names avoided. They were so avoided, they had to create their own tournament and fight against each other. I'm talking about big names like Sugar Ray Robinson, Henry Armstrong, Jake LaMotta, all avoided these fighters. They were some of the most skilled, some of the most toughest, durable fighters. So, yeah, I just want to make it clear that when you guys hear me say Black Murderers Row, don't think I just made that up on the fly, Now, and I did coin the phrase, the decavs, new media, the coincidentalists. That's all me right there. But yeah, I'm not going to take credit for Black Murderers Row. So we'll see if Canelo ends up getting in the ring with the Black Murderers Row, because they are the modern day Black Murderers Row. And this is how we know that fighters like Andrade, Jacobs, and Charlo, they're the modern day Black Murderers Row. We know this because just like the Black Murderers Row back then, because nobody would fight them, they would have to fight against each other, and they would end up fighting against each other over and over and over again. And it's funny because when I watched Charlo knock out Heelan, I remember, even though Charlo had just became the #1 contender for Golovkin, I remember all these members of the media, they turned around, because I was there covering that fight in Brooklyn. They turned around and they started talking. They started saying, boy, I sure would like to see that Charlo versus Jacobs. I would love to see Charlo versus Lara. I would love to see Charlo versus Andrade. But I said to them, I was like, but wait a minute. Charlo is Golovkin's mandatory. And they kept saying, oh, yeah, but I'd rather see this fight. Yeah, you'd rather see that modern day Black Murderers Row, because then it's the lesser of two evils, because then you don't have to worry about a fighter on the hope list losing to one of these guys. You see how that works? We know what time it is at the end of the day, man. We know what time it is at the end of the day. I haven't looked at the comment section for a minute, so let me see what's going on here. Yeah, man. Once again, I see a decaf in the comment section, saying that Charlo is trash. So if Charlo is trash, and Canelo, he fought Amir Khan. Golovkin, he fought Dominic Wade. He fought Willie Monroe. He fought Adama. He fought Marco Rubio. Why aren't these guys fighting this trash? Why aren't they taking that trash out as soon as possible? See, this is what decavs like to do. And I like to just expose them every once in a while. I like to expose them because, see, what that decav really wants to call Charlo is something else. He wants to call him something else. He's using code words. That's why when people, if you notice, usually when people throw insults, they don't explain themselves. It's just vague, right? Like I just said, if I were to talk about Dan Rafael, I wouldn't just say, oh, he's a trash reporter. Oh, that guy. I wouldn't do that. What I would do is I would completely break down the inconsistencies when it comes to Dan Rafael, right? If I were to tell you that a certain fighter was overrated, I would explain why he's overrated. I would break down his defense, his level of opposition. This is what you do. But if you just say, oh, you're just trash, what you're saying is, I personally don't like that guy, right? On some gangbanging type stuff, crossing out a gangbanger's name on the wall or something like that. That's pretty much what they're doing. They crossing out the name on the wall. They saying, we are natural enemies. I ain't got to explain why we're enemies. We're just enemies. That's what that is. Jimmy J Smooth, what's going on, man? Shout out to Jimmy J Smooth in the comment section. There's no reason to say Canelo. It's funny because my man Black Horseman Promotion said, we are here, fam, DBN. Somebody said Canelo beat Saunders. It's no reason to even talk about Canelo beating him anymore, because now when Canelo's people say we're not going to fight him, he's going to be like Lara. It's no reason to talk about him beating him anymore, because now the consensus is even Canelo himself or his team, even they don't have confidence. Like the confidence that you put in the comment section by saying Canelo beats him. I mean, I even thought that before, but now I question it now when I hear Team Canelo say something like that, right? So, yeah, man. I mean, if Floyd Mayweather were to say, I don't want to fight Manny Pacquiao because I don't like the way he fights. He's sloppy and he's not skilled enough for me, so I'm not going to fight him. What would you guys say? I mean, because the same people in the comment section that would defend Canelo and Golovkin, These are the same people that said Floyd was scared, even when Floyd was aggressively trying to make the fight, right? Even when Floyd was walking across a basketball court to get Pacquiao's number, even when Floyd was going over to Pacquiao's hotel room to sit down and talk with Pacquiao, they still said he was afraid. But they'll turn around and they'll defend Canelo Alvarez for not fighting Saunders, or they'll defend Golovkin for not fighting against Andre Ward. Dan Raphael got Burger King to study and not boxing, says biscuits and gravy. Lions Only says, what's that, Bodenez? It kind of moved up fast. I don't know if I got that out right. Coleman Harris, Amir Khan ain't all that. Yeah, my man Rio said we need to create our own DBN pound for pound list. Let's do a poll with all the followers and subscribers. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea, Rio, but I mean, you know, believe it or not, you know, a lot of my subscribers, you know, it's a fair share of decafs. People don't realize the majority of fans, unfortunately, are decafs, you know. So, I mean, the majority of fans, they have this emotional, prideful agenda where they base everything on that. And a lot of that ignorance and emotion often trumps logic, because a lot of times the fighters that they like may not be on the top all the time. Charlo is a beast, and I wish he does get the chance to fight Canelo. Shout out to the Charlo brothers, man. We're going to get them on the show, man. Shout out to the Charlo brothers. You know, they call them Pandemonium. You know, welcome to the Black Murderers Row, Charlo brothers. Welcome. Jamal is C level. Jamel is B level. This is what someone said in the comment section. So once again, if that is the case, why wouldn't Golovkin or Canelo rush to fight these C-level fighters? If Charlo is, did he say C-level? Let me see. Let me go back to that. Yeah, so once again, you're making Golovkin and Canelo look even worse. You're making them look more like hypocrites, of course, yourself as well. If Charlo, let's just say Charlo is a C-level fighter. If he's a C-level fighter, what level fighter is Willie Monroe? Or Adama? Marco Rubio, right? What level are they? And why did Golovkin fight them? See, a question like that would force a decaf to contradict himself. That will force him to contradict himself if he answers that question honestly. Yes, sir. I'm trying to read some of these comments. Absolutely. Yeah, I apologize, guys. The stream is I still have that bad stream little message. So once again, you guys will get the smooth version of this video when it's uploaded after this live podcast. Yeah, we're gonna work on my pound for pound list, Javier. Once again, man, I appreciate everybody showing your love, your support by tuning in. Everybody showing the love in the comment section. I appreciate that. Everybody donating to me. I really appreciate that, you know, because once again, you know, this is my full-time hustle. You know, we ain't backed by no huge network or anything like this. It's just all DBN, you know, full-time hustle, right? That's what it is, man. That's what it is. So I appreciate everybody donating. I appreciate everybody that bought them shirts, man. Everybody that's been rocking them DBN shirts. And it's just crazy, man. How everybody, you know, so many people bought them. I didn't expect that many people to buy them. You know, especially with me just advertising it like, you know, a couple times on the live feed. Yeah, my man's talking about Jeff Horn. So yeah, that's some other news too. I dropped a video on that, but I thought that was comical. We talked about that actually on the show. Jeff Horn asking for $4 to $5 million to get in there with that boy Terrence Crawford. You know, I guess he said to himself, yeah, man, if I'm going to retire, I want some severance pay. And that's exactly what he's asking for. He wants severance pay if he's going to get in there with that boy, Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, part of that Black Murderers Row. That's what that is. That's what that is all day, okay? Yeah, man. Anyway, y'all. Yeah, guys, I hate to get out of here, but I got to get out of here, man. I got to get out of here. You know, once again, these decafs did not want to call in. You know, this is how you know. This is how you guys know, man. I understand the psychology of a decaf. I understand the psychology of racist people in general. And, you know, the thing with decafs is think about this for a second. They're in the comment section right now, but they have an opportunity to call in. How many shows have we done where we had the phone lines wide open? And the same decafs that fill up the comment section, how many of them called in? How many of them called in? Right? None of them call in. Now, occasionally we'll get a coon decaf call in, but I want the Grand Wizard decafs to call in. You know, I want the lieutenants to call in, not the foot soldiers. They don't call in because, once again, it's easy to just type some stuff and not have to worry about explaining it once you type it. You could easily do a little walk by, drive by in the comment section and get on about your business. But you can't do that when you're talking to someone directly. And they know this. They know this. Yeah, man. And shout out to my man Boxing Ego. He part of that new media movement. You know, speaking that truth. This is what we do, guys. A shout out to my man KP. My man KP, he on that tank with me. My man KP, he riding that super DBN tank in the super chat section. So I appreciate the donation, family. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have the hoodies too. I'm gonna definitely have the hoodies, the DBN hoodies. We getting it in, man. We getting it in. Yeah, man. I really don't want to get out of here, but yeah, I got to get out of here. You know, eventually, I'm gonna go ahead and set up an actual time, you know, in a day during the week, maybe a couple times a week, you know, where we'll have a set schedule that we'll do a live show. Of course, we already do the live show on Sunday, but that's the radio show where we have special guests. We have an entire panel. We open up the phone line so you guys could call in directly and, you know, and tell me what's on your mind. So anyway, y'all, yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. We'll get onto it probably tomorrow. We'll be right back on this tomorrow, y'all. Shout out to my moderators, CSM, my man J Dog, my man Angel Santos. You know, before I get out of here, yeah, let me go ahead and play this clip. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find it. Only if I can find it. See if it even works. Let's see. Let me see here.
Hey, what's going on? It's Angel Santos, moderator at Days Boxing Nation. I'm over here outside the Madison Garden. About to go and watch these fights. And, like Potato says, about to go down like a plane crash. You know how it be. All right, we out. See you later.
Boy, y'all see that fresh fly gear? My man Angel Santos rocking. Hands down, he was the most geared up cat in Brooklyn, out there at the Barclays Center. My man, now actually that right there, that was Madison Square. That was Madison Square, right? So yeah, the most geared up cat out there. If you want one of them fresh fly decaf Buster shirt, like my man Angel Santos, one of my moderators, was rocking, you go ahead and email me at DantesBoxingNation@gmail.com. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My man said they never want black folks to talk about black folks because it's racist, quote unquote racist to them. Their guilt is real, 100. Well, yeah, Nubian, only in this country can, you know, a black person not actually praise another fellow American. But in any other country, like I said, in the Philippines, you know, that's expected. In Russia, that's expected, right? In the UK, it's actually expected. In Japan, it's expected. But over here, you know, oh yeah, I know you. You're one of those Mayweather lovers, right? You're one of those you just like Andre Ward. The phrase they like to use, what do they like to say? They call it dick riding, right? Now, you know what's funny about that lover? If you notice, all of those words are synonymous because it sounds like you're calling someone what? An N-word lover, right? This is what racist people called people that gave credit to black people. What did the N-word lover, what did that term mean? What did it suggest? What did it imply? It implied that, hey, I don't like these black people and something is wrong with you if you like them. So, yeah, we know what it is. Yeah, my man said Dante and Ego boxing collab once every 3 months would be nice. Yeah, you know, me and Ego, we definitely gonna collab some more. Yeah, we definitely gonna collab some more. And I hear you guys talking about mods. I'm still looking for some more mods. Angel Santos and J Dog, let me know, because you guys are monitoring the comment section more than I can. So you guys let me know if we have some good mod recruits. Yeah, man. Once again, man, y'all go ahead and y'all go to my email. I have y'all suited and booted. With that DBN Fresh Fly gear. Hashtag Decaf Busters. Hashtag New Media. Hashtag Dante's Boxing Nation. Hashtag Dante's Muscle Nation. Hashtag Dante's Cooking Nation. Hell, hashtag Dante's Dancing Nation. You feel me? So, yeah, man, it's the nation, man. It's the nation in general. We having a ball over here, y'all. We having a ball. That's right, Angel Santos. Shout out to boxrunnershoes.com. My man Angel, he put the link down there. So me and Angel, we got some shoes coming right now, or I should say soon. I'm still waiting for that shipment, just like you, Angel. Shout out to my man Marvin Columbus, you know, the owner of boxrunnershoes.com. He's also the man who put together the award show that gave your boy Dante's Boxing Nation, Ellie Setback, an award, and my girl Michelle Phelps from Behind the Gloves. So once again, you know, y'all rocking with not only Dante's Boxing Nation, but y'all rocking with the award-winning Dante's Boxing Nation. Okay? Blue Blood Sports is in the building. Shout out to my man Blue Blood. He said Oscar was waiting and hoping that Lemieux would win. Lemieux is the perfect opponent to make Canelo look great. Absolutely, BB. Absolutely, B. There's no doubt about it. And now they're looking at BJ Saunders and they're saying not only is this guy a good boxer, but he's a middleweight. And Saunders is a big middleweight. He may not be the strongest, but he's a big middleweight. He knows how to control distance. Like I said, all you guys have to do is read the translation. What they were saying, if you just translate everything that Team Canelo said when they said they don't want to fight BJ Saunders, they were saying, Jesus, look at how great that jab is. Look at how accurate he is with the jab. Oh, wow, look, he can fight on the inside a little bit too. Man, look, he's keeping the fight in the center of the ring. Oh, man, this might be a problem. And he's much bigger than an Amir Khan. We know what it is, y'all. We know what it is. Yeah, man. Anyway, man, let me go ahead and let me rock my closeout beat. We gonna close out murdering the beat. Shout out. Let me see here. We gonna murder the beat, y'all. So anyway, let me see. Okay, he said, Cass should be a mod. Cass, okay. I trust Angel when he says who should be a mod. So we're gonna go ahead and anoint the boy. Yeah, we're gonna bring him on. Let me see. All right, so Cass is now the moderator on the strength of Angel Santos endorsing that boy. That's what it is. Let me see. It's not the beat I wanted. Let me see here. It's not the beat I wanted. Where's my beat? Yeah, y'all. DBN Live. We closing. We about to wrap it up right now. So let me see where we at. Yeah. Go ahead and I never go ahead and follow me on Instagram too at Dante's Boxing Nation. Yeah. Here, let me see here. I'm just looking for my closeout over here. But yeah, let me see what else is going on. Once again, man, YouTube kind of messed up the live stream. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted to go ahead and close out murdering the beat, man. This is what we do. This is what we do. Yes, sir. There we go. That's what we wanted. Shout out to Rujay for the beat, man. Appreciate it. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much what it is. Y'all know we're gonna be doing a radio show Friday. Sunday. We might do a show on Friday too. But the radio show is actually on Sunday, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 9 o'clock Eastern. And that's pretty much it, man. I still got a whole lot more stuff to upload. Still got some interviews that I haven't even put up yet. So I'm a little bit behind, but we're gonna get it in, y'all. We are definitely gonna get it in. So I appreciate everybody, as always, tuning